Thank you very much for tuning into the Uche Ore Show. I'm your host, Mr. Uche Ore. Now, no need to fix your phone screen, computer screen, or television screen. What you are actually seeing is a blank screen, what looks like a blank screen. I'll be doing more audio videos like this because I don't want you to be distracted by my handsomeness. I'm just kidding. But no, I just want y'all to actually listen to what I have to say, so that way, like I said, you can listen to this doing almost anything and not miss a beat, because this is meant for you to listen, not watch. All right, so on this video, we're going to be talking about mindfulness. All right, in getting to know myself a little bit better. That's one of my goals in 2015, was to focus on me. It's something that you have to do, because nobody will be invested in your growth, in your maturity, in you coming into your greatness, coming into your destiny, coming into that which God has put you on this earth, you specifically, to accomplish. Nobody else can be as invested in that as you will. And you will come into that greatness by investing in yourself, by turning those skills, those hobbies, that thing about yourself that makes you different from everybody else. You will come into God's destiny for you by investing in it. Okay? Now, one of the things that I have come across in getting to know myself a little bit more is something called mindfulness. I actually saw this on a 60 Minutes show when they were talking about the topic. So I looked into it further. It's come to be something that has blessed me immensely. Now, I'm somebody who gets distracted so easily. I have interest in so many areas. This is partially blamed on my ADHD, but also it is part of me. Mindfulness has helped me to slow my mind down. Okay, so now what is mindfulness? Mindfulness is when you take a step outside of yourself and now watch yourself as the people who are in the room with you. Okay, it's in a way, it's how you become an observer of yourself, an objective observer of yourself, and what you're doing at a particular time. Why is mindfulness important? It's important because sometimes as human beings, with all the technology that we have and with just everything that's going on, we get busy being busy. And a lot of times we miss out on life because we're busy. Sometimes we're busy doing nothing. We're just, like I said, busy being busy. I mean, imagine, I've literally watched people walk down a sidewalk, walk down an office, walk down a hallway. These people don't interact with the people in that hallway. They don't interact with what's going on around them if they're on the street. You know why? Because they're staring down on their cell phone, texting somebody, liking a picture, posting a video. And while they're doing that, they're missing out on God's creation. They're missing out on a chance meeting. I mean, I think about the night that I met my wife. If I had been, sending a text message, my wife, on the night I met her, could have walked by me and I wouldn't have even known. And some other lucky sucker would have ended up meeting her and God forbid, marrying her. And here I am wondering how I missed out on the person of my life. Okay? But we miss out on life sometimes because we're busy being busy. So, and even on top of that, sometimes it's not even safe for us to be busy being busy. I've literally seen people almost get hit by a car because they're walking on the street with their head down and not paying attention to the light turning green. So, mindfulness tells you to, when you're walking, don't do anything else but walk. This allows you to actually focus on what's in front of you, focus on what's around you, focus on the person that's walking in the room, okay? And it allows you to now, like I said, truly observe and take in the whole situation. I'll give you an even better analogy. Imagine you go to a restaurant, a nice restaurant. You spend $40 on a piece of steak and some lobster, some surf and turf. You sit down to eat. Your waiter or waitress has brought your food in front of you. That this food that's probably going to cost you anywhere from $40 to $50 when it's all said and done. While you're eating, your phone goes off. Bling! It's a text message from your mom. After that, your phone goes off again. Bling! It's somebody liked something that you put on Facebook. Okay, now while you're doing this, you're also taking a fork and eating your food. You're also eating your mashed potato. You're also doing a bunch of other things. All right? Now, 15 minutes into your meal, all of a sudden you hear your fork clanking on the plate, and you look down and realize that your food is finished. But this is not the tragic part. The tragic part is that you finished this meal, this $40 or $50 meal, but you don't even remember how that lobster tasted or how that steak tasted. Because you were so busy being busy. You missed out on this meal and you almost want to send back the plate. But it'll be hard for you to tell the restaurant that you did not like the meal when your plate is empty because you actually ate it. You just didn't taste the meal. So mindfulness says, put the cell phone down. Cut it off if you can afford to, but definitely put it on silent. Sit down, enjoy your meal, enjoy every bite. Now take the same scenario and apply it to your job, apply it to your marriage, apply it to your relationship with your kids, and imagine how much more fulfilling it will be when you're actually mindful of those interactions, those relationships, and life in general. All right? So thank you very much for tuning to the Uche Ore Show. I'm your host, Mr. Uche Ore. I hope this message has blessed you today, and I hope you'll use it to be a blessing to other people. All right? Thank you very much. Stay blessed.